Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you again for joining us here at Virtual Interactive Theater. We have a wonderful show for you all yet again. In just a few minutes, I want to remind everybody, please make sure your backgrounds are silent. If you're joining us via Facebook, please feel free to talk in the comments, give reactions, say hello. This time, we'd like to introduce our host. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Gary Dreyfus.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another virtual interactive magic show. We have a terrific lineup today, and I can't wait to get started. Let me see who I'm going to pick on. Ask to volunteer. Ella! Ella, usually you come in about 20 minutes later. This is great. Can you unmute yourself?
Hello! Got to make it at the beginning. Good to see you.
This is terrific. I'm so happy to see you.
I'm happy.
All right.
To see you.
Let me get rid of the jokers. I'm going to try a little experiment, okay?
Okay.
So what I'd like you to do is as I go through the cards, say stop at any time, Ella.
Stop.
Right there?
Stop.
Okay, take a look. Memorize that card.
Okay.
You got it?
Yes.
Good. All right, now, get rid of this. Sitting over here, a bunch of hieroglyphics, but I can hypnotize you to read those hieroglyphics. Wouldn't that be cool?
Wow, cool.
Oh. Okay. Can you read that? Can you read that? Ella, can you read it? Ella froze. You got that? We got to unmute you. There you go.
Like
can you read that, Ella?
Like a
okay,
design.
wait a minute. Let me. How about now?
What? The Queen of Clubs. That was my card. Wow.
It was.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, wait. All right. I can tell this is going to be fantastic. Or as Ella would say, contastic. Our first performer is no stranger to Virtual Interactive Magic Show. He's been working tirelessly since we started these shows. He's one of the finest performers in the world. Notice what I said. In the world. He is a respected magician, a respected mentalist. He has invented magic tricks. He has authored articles for every magic journal known to man. He is the star of his off-Broadway show, When We Get Back to Things. Run, don't walk, and get tickets to a hanky and a top hat, an autobiographical performance dealing with how he got into magic. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Torkova.
Thank you so much. Yes, my name is Bobby Torkova, and thanks so much for coming to our show today. I've been doing magic since I was about 8 years old, ever since my father first pulled a coin from out behind my ear. And ever since then, I loved magic, especially magic with money. Now, if one coin is good, two is better, right? But I've trained the coins to jump. One coin is going to jump from here to here. I want you to watch closely. It's going to be fast. Okay, so watch the coins from here to here. It's going to be fast. 1, 2, hop. I told you it was fast. Of course, to do that, you have to cheat and use 3 coins. Now watch. I'll put one here, a little wave, and it's gone. Now I'm back to just 2. Another little wave, and that goes away. Now I'm back to just 1. But I didn't learn this trick here. I learned this many years ago when I was in Hong Kong, and that magician didn't use an American coin, he used a Hong Kong dollar. And he did the same thing. He told me he had 2, and that 1 was going to jump. And sure enough, it did. And that's when he explained to me that he used 3 coins. Then he took one of his coins and made it disappear, changed one of his back to one of mine, made his disappear, and said you can keep that as a souvenir next time. Thank you, thank you. Now a little bit of magic with silk. you. Thank you. Now back to Gary.
Let's hear for the incredible Bobby Torkova. Awesome. Awesome. All right, our next performer needs no introduction, unless you don't know who he is. He is the producer and director of the Virtual Interactive Theater. He has been so since we started in March. He would normally this weekend be performing at Forest Park, where they would be closing the carousel for the season. He's a regular at LOL Comedy Club. He's a fantastic DJ, well known all over the tri-state area. He's rehearsing carefully for Flavors of Magic, which will be seen Thursday, October 22nd at 7 p.m. Look out for that. Ladies and gentlemen, Omar, oh, wait a minute. And he's about to be sentenced for life in 2 weeks, where he is marrying his beautiful bride, Lavinia. Give it up for Omar Illusion.
Thank you, Gary. That's awesome. Yes, I will be getting married on Halloween night. There is a huge story to that. If you'd like to check that out, go check out our Facebook at omarillusion.com. Sorry, let me try that again. My apologies. I was trying to see maybe the angle would be a little helpful, but I guess you can still see that from behind. So maybe if I could just right about there, that should work. Thank you. Now, I know there's probably quite a few of you out there that are thinking, hey, I know what he did. Yeah, I didn't quite swallow a balloon. It's bubble gum. Yeah, for the kids at home, just understand, repeat after me. Do not try this at home. Go to your friend's house. It's a dangerous trick and shouldn't try it. Don't worry, it's latex, so it's safe. This is what I wanted to show you guys. I've been working on something with a small pack of cards. It's actually only 4 cards, nothing too fancy, but you guys don't have to worry about what they are. Just know that there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 cards. The only one I would like you to watch is the 2 of diamonds. As best as you can see it, I'm going to place it down here on the bottom, just so we know where it is. On the bottom. Good. Now, if you're watching carefully, if I count 1, 2, 3, 4 cards on top of it, it goes from the bottom to, that's right, the top. Now, we're going to do a review. If I place it on the bottom, put 3 cards on top, we already know it can also jump to the top. Yeah, I might have went too fast for that. 1, 2, 3 cards on top of it, still ends up on top. Matter of fact, I wonder if it place it inside the center. I should have trained it well to snap my fingers and it would still end up on top. Matter of fact, we'll take that card, leave it off to the side. Make sure you can still see it. There we are. And with a snap of the finger, look at that. Still just up on top. All right, I believe you're not buying it yet. 2 of diamonds is still up on top. Look, we take it, place it on the bottom. It still ends up on top. Again, I feel I might have said that too. So I'll try to slow it down just a tad bit. Look, 2 of diamonds. If we place it on the bottom, it'll still end up on top. Look, if we take it, place it out, it still ends up on top. Now I know what you're thinking. I didn't train those cards. All of them are the same card. Yeah, a lot of times I get told that. So just to prove to you, it is the same cards. I'll show you the 10 of spades there, the 10 of spades there, the 10 of spades there, and our final card, the 10 of spades. That's right. We do have 4 cards, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 10 of spades. Now, I was trying to figure out what I should call this effect, the 4 card trick or the black and red cards, or I wasn't sure. But you know what? I do know a lot of people always like kings. So we'll use king 1, king 2, king 3, and king 4. Well, speaking of kings, actually, I recall playing a game a long time ago. I was walking down the street, and there was a gentleman that I remember seeing heading down to the subway. He looked interesting. He was wearing like dark blue shirt, light blue tie, matching suspenders. Really cool guy. And I realized what he was running from. He was trying to get himself set up. He was carrying a special package with 3 cards instead of 4. Quite a few might know this game. I've actually come to like this game because it has a king, like we were using, another queen, which I'll be marrying in 2 weeks. Thank you, Gary. And we have the ace. I'm the ace. All you have to do is keep your eye on that ace. Make sure that there's no way I'd be able to sneak it out and put it somewhere, okay, without you realizing where it could be. Now, if you were watching, I want to make sure you understood. Put the ace down yet. All I was doing was this game goes. So we'll try it one more time. Now that you know what to expect, okay? Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Now, not sure how well this is going to work because I'll explain. Sometimes people think that the magician cheats. That when I do a special trick, I put it off to the side. Did you see any fancy moves? I mean, I wasn't trying to do any fancy moves. I hope you realize that. Does anybody have an idea what card I just placed down? Oh, no. Here, let me start again. Yeah, I didn't do that yet. I was using the king as an example to see if you were watching it. So, here, one last chance, okay? Just to make sure. If you do happen to see me do anything sneaky, please let me know, okay? All right. Now, I hope that wasn't too sneaky. Matter of fact, I'll leave this hanging right here, just to be safe. Now, if you were paying attention, you know exactly which card is sitting here, right? But I'm going to actually point to a card that is not the queen. Yeah, I know some people are thinking, no, it has to be. No, see, it's impossible because there's no way you cannot point to a queen because I never even used the ace. The ace, if you recall, that I spoke about was sitting inside of the envelope the entire time. Thank y'all very much. Pass it back on to Gary. Gary, all.
How the heck? Let's hear for Omar Illusion. Incredible. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you are interested in having a magician for your next event and you want to keep it socially distanced, you can hire any one of the magicians you have seen at Virtual Interactive Magic, or all of them. So for your next special occasion, Columbus Day, Election Day, Bar Mitzvah, Bat Mitzvah, Thanksgiving, hire a magician. Go on omarillusion.nyc, click on your favorite magician, his photo or her photo, and you can hire them for your next event. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next performer also has been here since we've started these shows. He was a featured performer at Ninja Theme Restaurant down in the Village, or actually Tribeca. Also a regular at LOL Comedy Club. He's one half of the stars of the Off-Broadway show, Two Jokers in Every Deck. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear friend, Lee Allen.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Magic Show. Well, you're halfway through it. Thanks for sticking with us. My name is Lee Allen Barrett. I'm just one of the magicians here today. Pardon me. Before I start, let me get something. Hold on a second. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Something. I needed to get something. Have something. I'll put something in. Thank you. And that's the level of entertainment and comedy and magic you're going to get here today, I promise you. You know, Gary mentioned I used to work at a restaurant. Actually, I spent about 11 years working at a restaurant, going from table to table to table, doing magic for people. That's where I got a lot of my experience performed for people just like you guys. And I want to do a little card trick for you that I used to do there a lot. This card trick, of course, requires some help from our peanut gallery today. So let me take a look here, see who we have available. Let's see, somebody. Ella, are you available? I guess not. Okay. How about Marion? Are you available? Can you help out? Marion?
Hi.
You on mute?
I did.
Oh, there you go.
want
We'll
this.
come back to you. I'm sorry. We'll come back to you. Marion? Marion, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Great. Marion, do me a favor. You're going to pick a card for us today. All I'm going to ask you to do, hold on a second. Let me get my view on so I can, oh, there we go. Marion, all I need you to do is I'm going to ask you to pick one of these cards today. All I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. And you just yell stop. Okay? You ready?
Stop.
You stop me right about there. I'm going to
Yeah.
show you that card, Marion. All right?
Yeah.
Got it? Close it up. Marion, do you remember the card?
Yes.
Great. And I'm going to know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to find your card. Normally, that's what I would do. Find your card. But instead, I'm going to let somebody else help me find your card today. Hey, Gary, you still there? Gary, can you hear me? Gary! Gary, I want you
Yes,
to find
sir.
Marion's card today. All right? Now, you saw the card too, right? Gary, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. This is what I'm going to do, Gary. As I go through the deck
Yes.
here, I want you to reach out with your magic senses, if you will. And when you sense that you found her card, just say stop. Now, look at the backs only, Gary. We're just going to work with the backs only, okay? Just watch carefully. As soon as you feel it, it's going to be a little thing here. Maybe you'll, because you know card magic as well as I do. So when you get a feel for it, when you think you see it, let me know, okay? We're going to go through here a little
I
bit.
Got it.
What? You got it?
Yeah, there, right
There it is.
right there.
That's her card. You found her card. See, it says her right there. You found her card. Let's double check on that. Marion, do me a favor. Yes or no? Did you choose today as your card? Ooh, the 8 of clubs.
Yeah.
That was her card. But we're going to do this again. This time, Marion, you're going to define the card. So, Gary, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Just say stop. And then, Marion, you're going to find his card, okay? So, Gary, just say stop.
Stop.
Stop me right about there. Memorize that card. You got it? Close the deck up.
I got it.
Now, Marion, this time you're going to find his card, okay? Now, watch carefully. When you see that red card again, just yell stop, all right? Did you see the red card?
No.
I'll bring it close to the camera. Here you go. Hold on a second. Oh, interesting. All right, that was interesting. The screen went a little wonky on me. I don't know why, but that's okay. So, Marion, again, when you see the red card, just say stop. Did you see the red card, Marion?
No.
You didn't see the red
Yes.
card?
There's a red card. There's a red card.
Gary, what card did you pick? What card did you pick? Say it out loud.
8 of clubs.
Was it the 4 of hearts?
4 of hearts.
Of course, that's a great trick. It'd be even better trick if it was actually says his card on the back, wouldn't it, Marion? Okay,
Yep.
there you go.
Oh, nice.
His card.
That's amazing.
Thank you. We're not done yet. I was telling, as Gary mentioned, I used to do table hopping, which means you went from table to table while people in between their meals do a little magic for them. Sometimes I would borrow an object. Sometimes I would ask if I could borrow someone's ring. It was hard to get people to loan me the ring. Let me tell you why. First off, because they know I was a magician, they figured I might take that ring and do something stupid with it, like that, which I didn't do. No, I wouldn't do that to the ring. Second off, I was dressed like a ninja. So honestly, the trust level there wasn't very high. So for me to do this trick, I started bringing my own ring with me. A ring like this. This is it looks like brass. It's actually copper. You can tell because when I wear it for 2 seconds, it turns my finger green. So I'm not going to do that. But I want you to know this is a one-of-a-kind. It is truly a one-of-a-kind ring. But I'm going to need someone's help from a gallery. Ella, you can help out this time. Hi. Ella, I'm going to ask you to unmute. There you go. Hold on a second. Okay, we're switching stuff around. There you go. Ella, if you can hear me, say hi.
Hi, Lee.
Ella, there you go. Back to speaker view. Ella, what I'm going to do is this. In my pocket, I have some stickers. What color do you like? Red, blue, yellow, or green?
Red.
Red it is. I'm going to take the red sticker. I'm going to place it on the ring. And then I'm going to place... Now, Ella, you spell your name with an E, right?
Yes.
E-L-L-A, is that right?
Got it.
E-L-L. Perfect. It just fits.
Oh,
That means officially the Ella ring. So I have the Ella ring here, and I'm going to do a little magic with it. Now, what I like to do is I take the Ella ring and I place it on this shoelace, just like this. You know, you can tell a lot about a person by their ring. My ring is actually... Hi, guys, I'm back. Don't know what's going on. Screens are jumping around. I'm being unmuted and muted. Maybe that was a subtle hint. I should speed up a little bit. I don't know. But let's continue. As I said, you can tell a lot about this ring. Actually is a one-of-a-kind. Belonged to a friend of mine. He gave it to me because, again, it would turn his finger green and mine green, too. So what we're going to do is take that ring on the string like so. Now, what I love about this is what's called close-up magic because I'm doing it right before your very eyes via the camera. Course. So I'll take it right there and give a little rub on it. It would melt right off the string. Take a second with it. Look like it would disappear, but then it would come right back. And again, that's the Ella ring that does that. We'll do it again because I like the attention. Watch carefully. I'm going to take your ring again, the Ella ring. All right. And those shoelaces. Now, what I want to do this time is I want to take that ring here. And I want to tie a knot in it this time so you guys can see. Watch. Don't look away. Don't blink. Watch. Tie a little knot. And we'll do it again. Another knot. There you go. 2 knots. String on there with 2 knots on there. Watch, watch. 1, 2. It melts right off, just like that. Now, like I said, I love doing this trick for people. I love it because I was a close-up effect. But again, people wouldn't loan me the rings. I didn't blame them. The truth of the matter is they were afraid that at some point I would take one of their rings, right, make it, if I wanted to, disappear and never bring it back. But I wouldn't do that to people. Let me tell you why. Because I'm going to reach in my back pocket here. Hold on a second. Go back here. I'm going to show you this little key case. I'm going to unzip it in front of you. Now, you know what's inside? Well, I got a couple of keys there, one to my heart and one to somebody else's heart. But in the center, you're going to see there is indeed the Ella ring.
Wow, how'd you do that?
I read the directions, Ella. That's how I do all this stuff. Now, I would love to let you keep this, but the Zoom doesn't allow it. But if you'd like to keep the sticker, let me know. I can mail that to you. But you have to send me a self-addressed envelope with some money in it. But that's okay. Later. For my last piece of magic, again, I'm going to need some help from the audience. I'm using a lot of people today, I know. Let's go into the gallery one more time. Who do we have left? Who would
I
like
live
to
to
help?
serve.
Oh, no, Gary, not you. Not you, Gary. I already used you up. I see Jamie's there today with Chloe. You guys want to help out with a card trick today? Because I'm going to do my big finish. My big finish for you guys today. Here's what we're going to do. In this bag, I've got a deck of cards. Here's what we're going to do. A deck of cards. Give a little shuffle. Give a little shuffle. Little shuffle. There we go. And a few cuts. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to cut this deck exactly in half. And you guys, Chloe, Jamie, and that other guy with you, I don't know who that is. I have cards in my hands. Left, right. Whatever left or right you choose, we keep. You keep the left or the right cards?
Right.
You want the right cards?
Right.
Not the left cards. Right. Right is right. Right is right. So we take the left cards and throw them in the bag. Don't need them. We take the remaining cards, little shuffle, equal piles. Again, you tell me, Chloe, and those people behind you, I hope you know them. Left or right? Which ones you want?
Right.
You want the right cards again. Not the left cards, the right cards. The right cards, right cards it is. Put the rest in the bag. Now remember, this is my big finish, guys, my big finish. So here we go. I have, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have about 7 cards left. So here's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chloe, name a number 1 through 7. Now keep in mind 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what number do you want?
7.
7. She wants the hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 7. She wants the last card. Now, Chloe, are you sure that's the one you want? You don't want to change your mind for any of the other cards here? You want to stay with 7? Okay, we're going to stay with 7. I'm going to place the 7 card right there. I don't want to look at it, right? We have these other cards. We're going to place the remainder cards in the bag. Again, this is my big finish. My big finish. Chloe, I'm going to take the card that you chose. I'm going to show it to you briefly. Here you go. Memorize that card. I'm not going to look at it.
Yeah.
In the bag. Memorize it. Remember, this is the big finish. I give it a shake. I give it a shake. I give it a shake. I reach inside, empty hand. I'm going to pull out a card here. Now, remember, this is my big finish, guys. My big finish. Oh, wait. Chloe, yes or no? Did you pick the 7 of spades?
Is that your card?
No.
No.
No? Good. Because that's not a really big finish. It's just a card. Because I promise you a big finish, because in this bag happen to have a jumbo card. Chloe and friends, big loud voice, tell me, what card did you pick today?
King of Spades.
The King of Spades. Would you guys be amazed if on the back of this card was the King of Spades?
Yeah.
There you go, the King of Spades.
Wow. You see it over there?
Wow.
No, wait a minute. That's not big enough. Not for you guys. I promise you a big finish. I'm going to give you the biggest finish I have. So watch carefully. Chloe, the card that you picked, the one you chose from all the other ones, and again, you had full choice there, was the King of Spades. So watch. Here comes my big finish. 1, 2.
Is that your card?
3. The King.
Wow.
of Spades. And that
Is that amazing?
is my big finish. Did you like that one, Chloe? Did you like that trick? Am I a better magician than your grandpa? Say yes, say yes, say yes. Yes, you heard it right there. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. I hope you enjoyed my little show. I hope you enjoyed my little close-up magic and my big finish, because I enjoyed doing it for all of you. Thanks so much for coming on this Saturday afternoon. I do appreciate it. The other guys do too. So I'm going to throw this back to Chloe's grandpa, and you know him better as Gary, with my magic fingers. Watch it. We're not done yet, guys. Still one more act to go. I love you all. Take care. Goodbye.
Oh, let's hear from Lee Allen. Ah, no, that's okay, Lee. It's fine. I hate you. Let's hear from Lee Allen. That was fantastic. Really. Our final performer is also a very good friend. He took what some people feel is a disability, turned it into ability. Born with cerebral palsy, didn't let that stop him. He was a finalist at New York's Got Talent competition. He has performed throughout the United States, Europe, and Scandinavia. He just got off of performing a Zoom magic show with some of the other top performers in magic. In 2 weeks, on Thursday night, October 29th at 7:30, he and another friend, Brandon, will be performing Fright Night. There it goes.
Yes.
A Halloween magic and mind reading show. I can't wait to see that. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Tommy Burnett.
Hi, everybody. Good to be back here at the Omar Illusion Interactive Magic Theater. It's one of my highlights of my week. Because every other day I got nothing. Don't feel bad for me, though. Don't feel bad for me, Argentina. Anyway, so I apologize to any of the other performers because I had no idea that my act was going to be copying yours. So now that I said that, I have something I'm really proud of. I want to show you, and here it is. Something, okay? That's that. That's the end of my comedy act. Thank you very much. And now we're going to the I'm way better at, thank God. Okay, so let's see who we have here in the gallery who hasn't already been called on more than once. I see Ella is gone, so that kind of solved that problem. Right. Well, I only see Marion, so I guess we're gonna have to do Marion. Hi, Marion. How are you? Is
Okay.
anybody
Now I unmuted it.
okay? So how are you, Marion?
I'm good.
Good to see you. So I'm going to be doing 3 things today. The first thing will be a sort of like a peek into the future, and maybe I can't like foresee upcoming events beyond like 5 minutes from now. So that's why I'm broke. Because I can't figure out what to invest in, right? But anyway, I can do 5-10 minutes into the future. So we're going to use some blank index cards, right? And I'm going to number the first one, and I'll put a big 1 on the front. Sorry, my lighting in here is.
It's me. He's using me, Alan.
So the first one is going to be number 1, and I'm going to write down my prediction. So number one, let's see, I think this is right. And, oh wait, there's a number, oh, okay. I'm assuming it's, okay. So now we'll take the next blank card, and on that one, we're going to write the number 2 on the back. Okay, and on that one, I'm going to, well, actually, yeah, I said, look, but I haven't done number 1 yet. So, I'm jumping ahead because I've had way too much coffee today. Melanie,
Yeah.
I want you to, I wrote down the name of somebody on number 1 on the back here. Okay? I want you to think of somebody that I couldn't possibly know who it is. And when you have that name in your head, just go ahead and say it out loud because I've already written it down on number 1. So I'm committed to what I wrote down. So do you have a name in mind?
Any name?
Any name, but somebody I wouldn't know who it is.
Okay, I've got a name.
And
Alan.
what's the name? Alan. And what is the connection between you and Alan?
He's my husband.
Your husband, okay, perfect, even better. I'll be honest with you, I was close. I didn't get it exactly, but we'll see how I get it at the end. So now I want you to think of a number, but don't say it yet. Just think about it in your head. Make it a four-digit number. Okay. Okay. This is that number. Perfect. And so that'll be number 2. And so, do you have a number in mind?
Yeah.
What number were you thinking of?
1024.
1024. Perfect. And then for the last one, we're going to do number 3 on here. And that's going to be slow drying ink, ladies and gentlemen. Slow drying ink. Let's see. I'm sorry, what was your number again?
1024.
Okay, so yeah, okay, so I had the right digits, but they were in the wrong order. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 0, 4. Okay. Now you think of
1024.
1024, 1024. So, oh, really, you get it right. Okay. Now we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to write down what I think is going to happen here. Oh, this is a long one. Oh, there's a number here too. Huh. Okay. Okay. So we got 1, 2, and 3. I'm just going to place them right here like that. Okay. Now, the last thing I want you to think of, we're going to use a little notebook here that I've written down some things that you might want to do during quarantine, or some of these things you might want to do once quarantine is over. So I'm going to flip through the book. You're going to say stop wherever you want, and then that's the one we're going to use. Already written down what I think you're going to stop at, but I'm not sure. I'm going to do it very carefully. I'm even going to look away so I can't see what's going on. But you just call out stop wherever you want, okay? And just know that these are all different. If I get a hobby, lose some weight, I need to do that. Be more active, I need to do that. Get a new job, I need to do that. Take a trip, right? So they're all different, okay? So I'm gonna look away and you just say stop anywhere you want.
Stop.
Right here,
Yeah,
is that good? Okay,
that's good.
let's see what you stopped on. Save more money, and it looks like it says,
$1,500, yeah.
okay, so hopefully by the end of the year, you will have saved $1,500, right? Now, in the beginning, I asked you to think of somebody's name, and you picked your husband's name, and his name was Alan, and I wrote down Alan.
Okay.
Right? The second thing was I asked you to think of a 4-digit number, and originally I thought I got it wrong. What was the number again?
1024.
1024. And then the last one, you landed on save money or save more money, and I wrote save money, $1,500.
Fantastic.
Believe it or not, that was only a warm-up. That was just a warm-up. Well, let's see who else is in the gallery now.
Nobody here. You want to be one? I'll tell her you're here.
Jamie's here. Can we use Jamie's dad or mom? Can we use your dad? Is that your dad? Jamie? Is your father busy? Can we use your father for a minute? Hmm?
Chloe, get that.
Chloe, either one, doesn't matter. I have an adult. Hey guys, how you doing?
Hi.
I don't think I.
Hello.
How you doing, Jamie? Chloe?
Good.
Good. Okay, so if everybody can help, if Chloe, that would be great. So, because this is kind of, you need some adult help on this. Anyway, we're gonna do some, English cards that have numbers on them, okay? And one of them about that.
Okay.
Yeah, and we got, let's see, we got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, we got 5, 6, 7, and we have 8. Right? Can you see those?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I
So-
see them.
Perfect. So now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make up a completely random number using these numbers here. So in other words, let's start the number with 5. I will put the number 5 down here. If you want this number to be 4, I'll put it here, and so on and so on and so on, until we have a completely different number. But we're only going to use 7 out of these. Left for me. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Sometimes things make sense to me, but they don't make sense to everybody else. It's really my life. That's probably my own skill thing. But anyway, I digress. So, what number would you like to begin with?
So what number do you
What
want?
number do you want to start with?
1.
1, okay? So we'll put 1 down here like that. What's the second number to be?
Pick another number.
Pick the number.
3,
3, okay. And really try and mix them up if you can. Because the more
5,
5, perfect. If the more you mix them up, the more amazing it will be.
Pick another number.
4,
4, perfect. Wow, doing really well. Keep going.
2,
2, okay. Ooh, what was that buzzer sound? You do this too long.
All right, pick another number.
That had nothing to do with the trick. So we need two more digits and then we'll be done.
Pick another number to see those.
1, 6, 7, or 8.
8,
And then we got one more. We got 6 or 7.
6,
6. So
Good try.
you're leaving me with lucky 7. It's very kind of you because
7,
No, that's his number.
7 is for me. Your number. Now, finally, is what we're going to do. You get to mix these up if you want to, or you can leave them the way they are. You come up, or you
I'm
want
not
to
going to leave them how they are.
You want to leave the cards the way they are or change them?
change them.
Okay, so because we have a little bit of time, I will allow you to change 2 numbers. What 2 numbers do you want to change?
2,
2 with what? Change the 2 with what number?
1, 3, 5, 4, 8, or 6.
6,
Okay, so the 2 will go there. The 6 will go there. So now is 1, 3, 5, 4, 6, 8, and 2, right? That's it. Now, I don't know if
Yes.
you, I don't know if you know this, but over here is an envelope, and this envelope has been here the entire time. This will keep us in the shot so you can see it. Okay? And I want you to see it, and it has a seal on it, and that seal is actually sealed, right? But if I open it up, inside here is a piece of paper with my logo on it, and that paper is also sealed, right? So if I open that seal,
Wait.
your lucky number is 1, 3, 5, 4, 6, 8, 2, and you left me with 7.
Wow.
wow,
Now, that would be a good trick if that was the end, but there's more to this because I'm a musician. I mean, I'm also a mentalist, but today I'm acting as a musician. And the one card that you left for me, and what I should have said in the beginning, is that this trick has your name written all over it, but it also has my name written on it. Because the one card you left for me, Chloe, the one card you left for me has my name on it. Tommy Burnett.
Wow.
wow,
But the ones that you picked for yourself, every single one has your name on it. Your name,
It says your name.
your name, your name, your name, and your name. Thank you so much. Now, for my final, give them all a round of applause for helping me out and bring me back to the big show, the big frame, the main show, the main act. Get rid of Jamie and just put me on the screen all by myself, all by myself. Oh, or not. Okay, so That's fine. Can you all? Okay, here we go. Okay, now my last trick was not really a trick. We'll be using a fork. And this fork is not placed. Hasn't been put in a refrigerator, so it'll get cold, and then when it warms up, it will bend. This is an actual guys on a fork, and I'm going to try and make it bend for you right now. If I can have a little fork bending music, please. No? Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that. My name is Mark, and that's the end of my act. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Let's hear for Tommy Burnett. And it just goes to prove what I already knew, how twisted he actually is. Tommy Burnett, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that concludes this week's Virtual Interactive Magic. We look forward to performing again next week. That was a fantastic show, which I knew it would be. I want to thank our performers. Bobby Torkova, Omar Illusion, Lee Allen,
Chloe's favorite,
Tommy Burnett, and I was your host, Gary Dreyfus, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and I also want to thank our volunteers, Marion, Ella, and of course, Chloe B. Who I have to have a long conversation with.
Leave her alone, Gary.
Thanks again, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you back here next week. Stay safe, and may our week be magical.
Goodbye.
So long, ladies and gentlemen.
Goodbye, Grandpa.
Bye, Chloe. Bye, everybody.
Oh, Chloe, we have to have a